MH370 joke, Malaysia asks Interpol to track down comedian. You know, Interpol, those people that are supposed to catch like international criminal organizations and stuff like that. Malaysia wants them to track down a comedian for telling a joke. Malaysia is seeking Interpol's help in tracking down a New York based comedian who joked about the missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. Jocelyn Chia, a US national who grew up in Singapore, is being investigated under Malaysian laws on incitement and offensive online content, police say. Tracked by Interpol, tracked by Interpol, and tracked by the Malaysian government. Get back to me when you're tracked by Mossad over a joke you fucking told. Her joke, posted online last week, prompted an official protest from Malaysia and an apology from Singapore. The fuck's it got to do with them? MH370 went missing after taking off from Kuala Lumpur in March 2014, and then a strikingly similar plane was found shot down in Ukraine. When Ukrainian fighters arrived on the scene, they said that these bodies hadn't just been killed in the last couple of hours during the crash. There was a distinct smell of rotting flesh coming from the corpses, but it was a totally different plane. Don't look into it. Don't Google that stuff, whatever you do. Obviously, just some conspiracy theory nonsense. Despite a 4-year search in the Indian Ocean, the main body of the plane was never found. All 239 people on board are presumed dead, which, I mean, I'm going to guess that's a safe bet. On Tuesday, Malaysian National Police Chief Akral Suni Abdullasani said, fucking hell, I actually got through that, said an application would be filed with Interpol on Wednesday to get Miss Chia's full identity and latest location. For what? For what? What are you going to do? Wait, fortunately for her that she's in America and they've got the First Amendment, right? Very fortunately for her, they've got that. Like, I love it when when Americans on Twitter shitpost like on British police's tweets, and they're like, delete this now or you could face criminal charges, and then the guy's just like, suck my dick, Brit Bong, oh say can you see. I love that. I love that. However, I'm not condoning or encouraging such behaviour. I would never condone such behaviour. Please don't do that. Interpol has not responded to questions from the BBC on whether it would act on the request for assistance from Malaysian police. See if she was, in charge of like a, a global, drug smuggling or people smuggling ring or something like that, then yeah, okay, I could understand why Interpol is getting involved. She told a joke. She told a funny joke. That's it. I don't know what the joke was. I haven't even looked up the joke. I just know it was probably a banger. It's usually, see the jokes that get investigated, they're usually bangers. That's why. Like, I hope Interpol just say, well, no. For not hunting down a comedian because she told the joke. Shut up. Interpol can issue a red notice asking law enforcement in member countries to locate and provisionally arrest those who are facing either criminal prosecution or a jail term before they are extradited. Malaysia and the US have an extradition treaty, however, Malaysian authorities have not yet indicated they intend to prosecute or charge Miss Chia. The scope of their investigation is unclear. The row began after Miss Chia posted a clip of her recent stand-up set at Manhattan's Comedy Cellar venue, and it included a routine about the historic rivalry between Singapore and Malaysia, which were once briefly part of the same country. Noting that Singapore had risen to be a first world country while Malaysia remained developing, she joked that Malaysian airplanes cannot fly. Miss Chia added, Malaysian airlines are going missing, not funny heart, some jokes don't land. Hey. The video, which created uproar in Malaysia, was removed by TikTok, which cited a violation of its hate speech guidelines. Singapore's ambassador to Malaysia said Miss Chia did not speak for Singaporeans. Vivian Balakrishnan, Singapore's foreign minister, condemned her horrendous statements. On Sunday, Miss Chia told CNN that she had performed the routine more than 100 times without any problems. She added that she stood by the joke and that the clip had been taken out of context. Good. I basically don't know if she'll listen to me or if she'll ever see this video. Don't apologise, stand by the joke. Double down on it, in fact. Write more jokes about it and put them into your next set. Right, just absolutely double down on it. Show absolutely no fear in the face of this. Because see, as soon as you start going, oh, I'm sorry, like that's when they go. That's when they go for the kill shot. You never let the panther know that you're wounded. Right, that's you never ever do that. But yeah, it was clearly a fucking joke. She was on stage doing comedy, you know, as comedians are wont to do. And now you've got people trying to contact Interpol to track down a fucking comedian. It's dumb. It's absolutely stupid. Interpol catch like terrorists and child snatchers and all that stuff, and you're trying to waste their precious time with she told a joke and it made people upset. Like, fuck off. Go away. Don't go to Interpol with that dumb stuff. Learn to take a fucking joke.